Sally Page. I'm an author with Harper Fiction. My first book, The Keeper of Stories, I'm very pleased to say became a Sunday Times bestseller. I then brought out The Book of Beginnings, and coming out in August is The Secret of Flowers. Now, this book has a dual timeline narrative in it, something I haven't done before. And this is what I learned. So if you're a writer and you're thinking about having a dual timeline, this might help you. First of all, you obviously have to be true to the time. I had one contemporary story running alongside a story that was set in the sort of late 1800s, early 1912s. That in a way helps you because their voices will be different. And I also took advice from editors at that point. Some things where it had to be true to the time, I got help, but it does help you to have then two very distinct voices. So as the reader goes from one to the other, they know where they are. I would also say that you have to decide on balance. So for me, my story was mainly a contemporary story with the historical just dipping in. And the reason I did that was because the two stories are not really connected until the end. If you have a story where it's very clear that there is a strong link between them, I think you can do more where there's an equal emphasis. But with this, you don't know till towards the end why these two characters are connected. So I made one story much stronger than the other. I also, to help create a connection, I included themes that seemed to link them, even if the reader wasn't quite sure how the two women in this case came together. I wanted, as the reader was going through it, that they felt there was some sort of connection between them. Now, the way I did this was picking up themes. So one of the themes is both characters have a particularly strong relationship with their father. Also, the language they speak. They're both, one is Irish, one is English, but they have Spanish in their background. So that language tips in. Also, with the book, The Secret of Flowers, floral imagery was huge. So there were times when they would be talking about or thinking about flowers from one chapter to the next, which were the same. And I think that brought it together. I must admit, I really enjoyed writing it. It was a challenge, but I really enjoyed it. And I very much hope that readers enjoy it and that these tips might help you.